Hello, it is Kate, a speech-language pathologist who works with elementary level students. I would like to share some tips with you today about how you can support your child with the S sound at home. Now, many children, when they produce the S sound, they produce it as a TH. That is due to what we call an interdental lisp. The tongue is coming between the teeth and it is sitting forward, creating that TH sound rather than the S sound. So what does this mean? This typically means that your child's tongue is a little bit lower tone than it needs to be. Don't panic. This is nothing serious. We just need to help your child strengthen their tongue to be able to stay behind their teeth instead of hanging forward, producing that interdental TH lisp. So, to show you, I have a big mouth model here to show you how we can help your child with this S sound. Now, I call this S sound the snake sound. Your snake is coming out of the cage. This is how I explain it to my students. So, I don't have it with me right now, but I usually have like a rubber snake, but you can use your hand. That's fine. So, to explain this, your child's tongue is coming through their teeth, making the sound. Their snake is coming out of the cage, and we want to keep the snake in the cage. See how we can't see our snake? So to do this, your child, their tongue can either sit on the bottom, behind their bottom front teeth, or some children find it more comfortable to keep their tongue elevated behind the top teeth. So an important thing is for your child to keep their teeth together and keep their tongue inside of their mouth. A way to do this, you want them to become aware. So, get them a mirror, have them look into the mirror, just like we talked about with our L sound. This is like the opposite. Instead of having them see their tongue come out for the L sound, we want them to practice what it looks like keeping their tongue behind the cage or behind their front teeth. So, you can have them stand in front of the mirror, tell them to smile, show those pearly whites, and have them notice if when they do that, is their tongue on the bottom or the top. Mine personally is on the bottom, but some children have success keeping their tongue up. Either one is fine. Those are some ways you can work on the S sound. A lot of this is just practice. Just like when you have a sore muscle or a weak muscle, you have to do exercises to help it. Having them practice over and over, keeping their tongue inside their mouth will strengthen their tongue, which your tongue is a giant muscle, keeping their tongue inside of their mouth. So, you can also, another tip, if you really feel like their tongue is just coming out of their mouth, a lot of times students also at rest, when they're not speaking and they're just maybe watching television, you may notice that they might be sitting with their tongue out a little bit and their mouth is not closed. You can have your child put a Cheerio and keep it on the top of their mouth while they're watching television. You can have them have a lifesaver, keep it up on the top of their mouth until it dissolves. Those are some fun ways that they can help strengthen their tongue while they're watching television. Hope you found this helpful, and don't be afraid to try this at home.